guys, welcome back to our channel. So today I'm actually going to do something that I've never done before, and as you guys see in the title, my braids are itchy. And if you guys don't follow me on my personal Instagram, it's at @AshJustine. I just recently made a post about my box braid experience. I absolutely love the braids, but turns out I am allergic to the synthetic hair. And I feel like a lot of people don't know that you can be allergic to synthetic hair, because I had no idea that I was. I know last year I got crochet faux dreads for when I went on vacation to Puerto Rico, and within like a week I had to take them out just because like my scalp started to form bumps. It was just like itchy, and it started to look messed up anyway, I guess, like because of the brand that I got, or like just going in and out of the water, things like that. It just started to look messed up, but the main thing was the bumps. So I thought I got the bumps because of my scalp isn't used to it. You know, my scalp isn't used to getting braids because I always, you know, have my hair out and things like that. So that's why I thought it was that. But when I decided to get box braids for when we went to Jamaica, I was just praying. I'm like, I hope I don't get any bumps again, because I know how long it takes to get these done, and you know just how much money you spend on the hair and all that stuff. So like I was just like, I hope I don't get bumps again. And I was thinking that like maybe the braids were too tight, so I made sure the one who did my box braids to, you know, not do them too tight at all, and she didn't, so everything came out perfect. It took about 6 hours and a half to put all these braids in, and you know it was a difference because like of the weight. So like it was really heavy on my scalp, and like all my friends thought like, oh, you know, you'll get used to it, it'll start loosening up and stuff like that. And I was just waiting for it to, you know, feel regular because it was still so heavy. And then we went to Jamaica. We was going in and out of the water, the pool, the ocean, and it was just not getting better at all. And I was just telling my friends like, this hurts. They're like, oh, you're fine, you know, you'll get used to it. And I was like, this is not normal. Like I was literally in pain. And there was just one day I like came back to the hotel room and my scalp was just like red. It was just burning red. It felt like you had like a cut on your scalp and you were just throwing salt on it. It was just like burning. Oh my god, I was like in tears, and I had like white bumps forming right here. I had bumps on the back of my neck, just all around my hairline, and I was ready. I had the scissors in my hand. I was like ready to cut them off. I was just like, I didn't even have them for a week yet. Like I spent all this time, all this money, you know, for these braids, and like I really like them because like they're so easy. Like you literally like wake up and go because you don't have to do too much to it. And I was just like, all right, let me just wash it, you know. So I like, you know, washed my scalp, washed the actual braids. The only thing about washing braids is that it takes so long to dry. Like so long. It literally took like, I don't know, like maybe like 7 hours to dry or something like that. It was something ridiculous because I was just still dripping. Like you get out the shower, you put like a towel around your end so like you won't be dripping everywhere, and I was like in the restaurant with like a napkin just holding it because it was just still dripping. When I did some research, I realized that I am actually allergic to the synthetic hair. It's actually pretty common, but I feel like a lot of people don't know about it still, since I didn't know about it. And even when I made my post about it on my personal Instagram, a lot of people still didn't know that you can be allergic to it. So apparently the synthetic hair is dipped in an alkaline base, and I guess I'm allergic to the alkaline base in it. I was looking on YouTube to see like a way to get rid of the alkaline base, and I did some Google research, and I read that using vinegar or apple cider vinegar to dip it in and let it sit for like 15 minutes to get off the alkaline base. Now when I was looking on YouTube, a lot of YouTubers done this already, but they did it when the hair was already straight out the package and like the hair is already in my head. So like obviously I can't do that. Of course, next time if I do decide to get box braids or any type of protective hairstyle that require a synthetic hair, then of course I will definitely dip it in the vinegar so it can get off the alkaline base. Now if you guys haven't seen it, like go research it. It's actually pretty disgusting knowing that synthetic hair has this base on it. I mean, of course I'm sure it's like a reason why they do this, but like when they dip it inside the apple cider vinegar, you see like a white film like coming out from the hair, and that's all that base. So that's all that's inside that hair, and like the vinegar just takes it all out, and then they hang it up to dry, and then they install it. But obviously that's can't be the case for me. Like, it's already in my head. So I haven't seen a video yet from when I was doing my YouTube search of having the hair in your head and doing the apple cider vinegar rinse then. So I decided, like, let me just try this out. So this will be my first time trying this, and I feel like you won't know that you're allergic to synthetic hair until you put it in your head. And if you have that reaction, then you're like, oh man, I'm allergic, you know. To me, I've never been allergic to anything, so this is like my first thing, and I just felt like my scalp was just really sensitive, but I guess it turns out that I am allergic to it. Now, the redness did go away. I still have a few bumps. I don't know if you guys can see right here. I still have a few bumps. They are drying, and it's still itchy, but not as much as it was in Jamaica, but it is still... It still kind of bothers me, so I know like that base is still in there. What I've done is got the apple cider vinegar, so I already had this in my cabinet. I don't really use it that much. I just use it for like my face mask and things like that. So I'm going to use the apple cider vinegar instead of like regular vinegar, but you can use either or. Regular white vinegar if you want, if you have that instead. And then I just put it into this bottle, and I diluted it. So I put half apple cider vinegar and the rest water. Apple cider vinegar, any type of vinegar stinks. So Darius already said that I'm gonna smell, but you put it in your hair and then you rinse it out, and like I guess you like maybe shampoo it if it does still smell. I'm just hoping that I don't smell like vinegar, because this stuff stinks. Like, I hate vinegar. I'm just not looking forward to this at all. But if it's going to help keep my braids in longer without the discomfort, then this is the risk I'm gonna have to take. And also, the annoying part of the braids drying because it takes so long. Now my braids are long. My braids actually go all the way down to my butt. So they are pretty long, and that's why it takes so long to dry. I think I'm going to focus more on the top of my hair and then work my way down a little bit, just because I don't want it to be dripping everywhere. People do apple cider vinegar rinses on their actual natural hair because that helps with curls and stuff, but I don't know how people do it because it smells so strong, and I diluted it.
Mom,
What?
are you doing something?
Yeah?
Oh,
What?
I can smell it.
It's vinegar. So it definitely sucks that I found out that I'm allergic to this and found out about this vinegar method after it was in my head, because this definitely does take a while. You know, I don't know if it's gonna have like the same results compared to actually dipping the whole hair inside a bowl of vinegar. So I feel like this might not take out all of the alkaline base, but at least it might help with some of the discomfort that I'm having or that you're having. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated. I'm supposed to keep this in for about 15 to 20 minutes. So by the time I'm done spraying this, it'll be 15 to 20 minutes, and I'm gonna hop in the shower and rinse it out. And I'll let you know if I smell like a bottle of apple cider vinegar still. Hopefully not. Whew. That was a workout in the shower. So I had a little bit left of the apple cider vinegar inside the spray bottle, so I just like dumped it on my scalp and just massaged it. And then I was still kind of scared about the smell, so I actually used my regular shampoo, and the regular shampoo I use is the Carol's Daughter Cocoa Cream. So I did 2 squirts inside the spray bottle and mixed it with water and shook it and just sprayed in my scalp again, sprayed on the bottom of the braids just so it can kind of get that smell out. Let's see how it smells. I don't smell any cider vinegar at all. It is heavy, so what I do is get out the shower, I wrap a whole towel around the braids and I flip it up, and then I have a rubber band right here so it can hold it all up, because no, you cannot wring it out. Like, you cannot wring the braids out. As much as you squeeze it, you're still gonna be dripping everywhere. So I'm probably gonna be like this for a good, I don't know, 4 hours. And of course I can blow dry it, but who got time to be standing there like this? So that was already a workout in the shower just to get everything out. But first impressions right now, like, my scalp feels really clean. I don't feel any irritation, no itchiness or anything like that, so I do feel fine. So I just want to point out these bumps again and just, I don't know. I mean, it's not that bad, like, because it was way worse. So go let this dry like it's a ball, and I'll come follow up with you guys a couple days later so you guys can see if the apple cider vinegar really helped. Hey guys, so I just want to do a quick update. So I did the apple cider vinegar rinse on Saturday and now it is Monday night, and I have to say my scalp feels 100% better. My braids do not feel heavy at all. Now I know what they were talking about, how they're not heavy, like they're so light. So the apple cider vinegar rinse definitely did work. Now, like I said before, I did go over with my regular shampoos to try to get out the smell and everything like that, and I swore to everything that the smell was gone. Like, I washed my hair, I was dripping like crazy. Like, I went through like 2 towels because it was just dripping all over the place. Like, I hate washing these braids because they're so heavy and they take forever to dry because all they do is just keep dripping. And once you think it's dry, it's still not dry because you're still dripping all over your clothes. So it's like a mess. But anyways, I swear I did not smell any apple cider vinegar. But according to Darius, he swore that I still smelled like vinegar. And I swore on everything that I did not, but he was just so dramatic, like, oh my god, you smell, I can't even hug you, meow meow meow. I'm like, yo, like, I seriously do not smell like anything. So we went out to Target and we actually bought this spray. It's by Shea Moisture. It's the odor neutralizing mist. So this is actually their line that is for protective hairstyles, and at my Target it was on sale for $4.98 out of $10. While I was in Jamaica, I did buy this before I left, which is their serum. So it's the Shea Moisture jojoba oil and yucca butter track tension and itch relief serum. So I knew that I would be itchy, so that's why I bought this before I went to Jamaica, and this is the only thing I took to Jamaica. So with this serum, it's definitely a cooling sensation when you put it on your scalp. Now, since I had the allergic reaction, which I wasn't completely sure about when I was over there, it did burn when I put it on my scalp, but that was the only thing I had, and anything was better than nothing. So I was just like putting it all on my scalp. Like, I literally got it in this, like, I have barely anything left. Like, it's like all the way at the bottom. Like, I used this like 3 times a day because I was like desperate because my scalp was itching so much and it was just burning. So I was just like, look, the cooling kind of helped since it was burning, but I felt like it didn't work since I did have the allergic reaction. So now, if you don't have the allergic reaction, then this will be definitely good for itchy scalps. But if you do have the allergic reaction, I wouldn't suggest this. I would just suggest using oils or butters and things like that to go on your scalp to moisturize that. Now, an update on my bumps. It is completely gone to me. Like, it's definitely gone. So sometimes I still get some, like, I have dryness, so I always put oil. I moisturize my scalp about twice a day, in the morning and the night, just to make sure I don't get any flakes in there. But my braids feel 100% better. So I'm so happy that I did this rinse. I'm so happy that I didn't cut off my braids in Jamaica so it can last longer, because like I said, it took so long to do and I was not about to cut them off within not even a week. So I'm so happy that I did this. If you guys were wondering how this spray smells, let me see. It smells like an ocean to me. It definitely does smell good, and like the smell just reminds me of Jamaica now because I use so much of that serum. So the smell is very refreshing, very clean. So I hope this video helps you guys who just got braids and experience all the itching sensation and things like that. Like the apple cider vinegar rinse definitely did help. It's definitely tedious because you do have to wash your braids, so it does take a while because it needs to dry and things like that, but it's definitely worth it because my scalp just feels 1,000 times better and the bumps are gone. And I'm definitely planning on keeping these for, I don't know, hopefully 3 more weeks if I can. If you find this video helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and comment below if you ever experienced any allergic reaction to synthetic hair and what did you do to relieve it. Also follow me on my personal Instagram at @AskJustine. See y'all next time.